London. Greatest city in the world. Well, used to be. Now it's a right mess. Government's fucked off. Extremists are grabbing power. Organised crime slicing up the boroughs. The war dogs are out. And freedom's a bloody joke. But this ain't their London. This is our London. And there's a new power growing. It's all of us, together. We're building a resistance, one recruit at a time.
What's my favourite operative up to this evening? And no, I never say that to the others.
Scouting talent, Bagley. So gob shut, eyes peeled, yeah?
I have no eyes, and if I did, I wouldn't peel them.
Bloody drones are everywhere, kicking our fucking teeth in lately.
Then I recommend you recruit someone who can deal with drones.
Brilliant, never would have thought of that.
Oi.
You're clear. Sod off.
All right, easy. I'm complying.
Impressive skill set.
Sure, but we need a drone expert, Raj, not a shit kicker. File that one away for later.
Concerned about the increased Albion presence in London?
It's a total disgrace. Mercenaries patrolling the street.
Get the fuck over here.
Me? I ain't done nothing.
Come on, you shifty prick. Hurry up.
Well now.
Jimmy Shaw. No formal engineering training, but he has several mischief charges for hijacking Albion drones.
Hold still. Fuck you, man. You got no right.
Fucking hell. We find our drone expert and he's about to get himself nicked. I'm dead set. Get out of here.
Riot drone! Keep your hands visible.
Best not to escalate if you don't... Oh, just ignore me!
Prepare to be detained.
Not today.
Halt! Prepare to be detained.
Auto-drive now disabled.
Several chase drones are converging on your position.
No shit. What were you planning to tell me about the bloody checkpoint?
Oh, there's a checkpoint.
Move!
Fuck! We lost Ian. He's gone.
Ready for some action, Naomi?
Always. But this recruit better be worth all the trouble.
According to the Scotland Yard records, Jimmy's sister was killed by Clan Kelly. We believe he's seeking his revenge inside Camden Market.
Camden Black Market, you mean?
Yes, the Kellys are rumoured to run all sorts of illicit goods out of the old stables. Some with fingers and toes.
If he's gone in there alone, he's in big trouble.
The Kellys have this place on full lockdown. I have an idea.
Today, everything's all fine and dandy. It's all we need to get shit back into fucking streets. And be careful.
Now, Naomi, we've already lost one operative, so try not to get killed, or we'll be in the red for the day.
Copy that.
What the hell? Is this a meme? This better be a joke or I'm snapping.
Cannabis and fentanyl, together at last through the miracle of genetics.
I could have used 10 more minutes.
The Kellys are moving loads of weapons out of here. And not your typical back alley shanks. Stables. It's human trafficking. Found Jimmy.
Cheeky shit. Fuck you.
And here we thought he might be in some sort of trouble. So, how are you going to get him out of there?
Lots of hugs and kisses.
Don't fucking move! I'll kill him! We'll kill him! Help!
Reinforcements are converging on your position.
On your feet, mate.
Well, wait a minute. Are you dead sick?
Hope you're sharper than you look.
Jesus Christ! Someone help me beat these dead sick pricks!
Back up! I need back up! Whoa!
Does the rolling help?
Watch it! Shit! Fucking hell!
Run!
Well, we showed those fucks, didn't we?
We almost died out there tonight.
Look, thanks for helping me, but I can handle myself.
Right. You think you're better off alone. You think everyone else has given up and there's no one to trust. That's what they want you to think, and that's how they'll take us, one at a time. It doesn't have to be that way. Together, we can change things.
Wait. What happened to that bloke who helped me?
He didn't make it.
Fuck it.
Welcome to DedSec, James.
Yeah. Okay, so where do I go to meet the rest of the crew?
You don't need to go anywhere. Look around you. Everyone has a reason to fight, and DedSec is open to anyone.
Anyone?
Welcome to the Resistance.
I guess I have to be the one to tell you. You're dead.
The city. We're all fighting over scraps here.
I've seen it raised by fire, shaken by quakes.
Whatever you do in my city, I will hear about it. Seattle is firmly under my control.
You're obviously new to this whole existence, but truth is, most of you types won't even make it a whole year. So you probably figured out that you need to drink blood. You can't just do whatever you want. Cities are carved up by political factions. Never tell anyone about what you are. See, vampires are extremely territorial. Unwittingly poach in someone's territory and suddenly whip! We have one rule. You don't break the masquerade. Welcome to the first day of the rest of your death. Having fun yet?
I'm happy to see you accepted my invitation. All I need you to do is to find a thin blood by the name of Slug. He's in hiding. But the Nosferatu most likely know where he is. Once you find Slug, all you have to do is purchase some information off of him. Feel free to use whatever methods are needed to get him to comply.
I assume your handlers have sent you to find our smelly friend. You can find Slug under the freeway, in a place the locals call the jungle. He's smart enough to hide among the homeless down there, but not quite smart enough to do it well. Talk to him about coming to see us, and no one needs to know. We'll let you keep anything you've been promised from whoever sent you to me. But you'll want to watch yourself. Lots of unsavory animals in the jungle.
I don't know you. That's a good start.
Slug is a coward, but he survived this long on his own, so he's bound to be a handful. He's also not the only one you'll need to look out for. You keep anything you've been promised.
Just let me go. Come on, just let me leave.
Rated M for mature.
Hi, I'm Tim Jones, Head of Creative at Rebellion.
I'm Ryan Baker, and I'm Lead Designer at Rebellion.
We are going to be taking you through the first gameplay reveal of Zombie Army 4. What we're looking at here is actually the very first level in the game. We're following on from the events in Zombie Army Trilogy, where Hitler and his zombie army was defeated. So the zombies we're seeing here are actually just empty husks, not very threatening. Our playable heroes are on clean-up duty here, which generally involves mashing zombies. And there's Carl Fairburn getting out of the truck, and we're about to embark upon a little bit of zombie killing. We're skipping past part of the playable area of the whole level from the game here to jump straight into the action.
So this is our first safe room, and Carl here is picking up a weapon upgrade kit. So these are the items he can use to upgrade any of the weapons he's carrying, and he'll go into any of the workbenches that are located in each of our safe rooms. So here you can see he's picked his G43 and he's attaching the electrified barrel. He's also going to upgrade it to the tier 2 version of that. which will mean when he shoots the zombie, it will stun and burst the head of the one he hits, and then it will send out a couple of arcs to nearby enemies as well to stun them on the floor.
Which is pretty awesome.
It is.
That's one of the big updates for Zombie Army 4 is that we've got like progression and upgrade paths for all the weapons, the characters, the perks and everything, which Zombie Army Trilogy didn't have any of that layer of things. So yeah, there's loads for you to get stuck into and loads of depth to play with. So we're running around here, picking up some of the items. That's an electric attachment for the rifle there. There were some grenades we picked up. You never know quite what you're going to get in those boxes there, so it always plays out slightly differently.
So here we can see that something's gone wrong, and there's a train speeding towards where our heroes are, and we've got the zombies coming back, and they've got glowing eyes again, which means they've got purpose, and they're deadly.
Yeah, they're not just husks anymore, they are Nazi zombies again.
So luckily our heroes preparing themselves as if they knew this was going to happen.
Yeah.
Take out all these zombies. And that's one of our traps, so Carl's making use of that. Knocking them down, taking out a group of zombies in one go.
We've got a whole bunch of new mechanics and new cool ways for you to take out the zombies in Zombie Army 4. You're seeing quite a few things all happening at once here. There was a rifle assist, which you can achieve after getting a few kills with your rifle. We've got different ones for all the weapons. We've got different grenade types, electric grenades.
We've got incendiary grenades and then just your standard frag grenades as well. All work really well at holding the horde back or decimating big groups of them together.
Boris has just placed a couple of traps here, which is obviously one of the best ways to deal with the ever oncoming horde. You know they're coming towards you, so you might as well put something explosive between them and you.
Stay down. And you can see Carl performing a takedown. If you've hit a 10 kill combo, you can then perform a takedown on any of our zombie grunts. Doing that will reward you as well with a health boost.
Boris is approaching one of the mounted machine guns here. This is a particularly satisfying way to mash zombies. You can actually upgrade your character skill perks to be able to rip those off of their tripods, so you can actually carry it around.
And Carl here is using his weapon assist for his SMG, which reduces his recoil, increases his accuracy, makes him more effective at taking out the enemies.
We're seeing a little bit of stomping going on here. Zombies tend to keep crawling towards you even when they've lost their legs. Stomping them is a good way to finish them off. Or even if they've already completely dead, you can mash them up just for satisfaction purposes and to release any pickups that they might be carrying.
And here we have an explosive kill cam, which is triggered when you perform a particularly devastating kill, taking out a large group of zombies.
And I think what we've got here is our signature slow motion bullet cam. There's Carl Fairburn picking off a particularly good shot, and that's a shrapnel kill cam wiping out a bunch of zombies. And that's the classic X-ray, where we're ripping through the putrefied organs of the zombie.
Here you can see Shola using the electric ammo attachment that she picked up earlier on. This will make all of her shots for a short time deal electrical damage, which will stun enemies, knocking them to the ground, and will give her time to get up close and stomp on them.
Or indeed for one of your friends to stomp on the enemies as well. It's very satisfying. There are a few things better than an electrified shotgun in my experience.
And there we've got Boris doing the electric punch, one of our special melee attacks.
Having cleared out the zombies in the area, the demon seal is released, but there's more trouble ahead. We can see in the distance there's a propeller trap, which, when triggered, well, you see what happens.
Here's Carl using his Brainbuster weapon assist, which is for his pistols, where he can paint a number of targets and then get headshots in each of them.
That's one of my favourite moves.
It's great. It's one of those things as well, another one that can be upgraded via perks, so he can improve the how many people he can target and the effectiveness of the assist.
A little bit more ranged shooting coming up here, but there's a different environmental trap. That's the... what would you call that?
That's our electric floor trap. So luckily the Resistance, who have been fighting zombies for some time, have set up traps all over the place. So they're very useful for taking out the hordes and slowing them down.
It's times like this, as you're getting overwhelmed by the horde, that one of the new perks comes in very useful. You can actually, when you're downed, if you manage to kill another zombie with your pistol, then you get a second chance to get right up. if there's none of your friends around to revive you. Oh, bit of a sliding tackle there. An electric sliding tackle. Did Carl just get electrified by going through that trap?
He did get electrified a bit, but he looked cool doing it, so it's fine.
He did. He's a tough guy. Ah, the Suiciders. These are particularly menacing enemies. Returning from Zombie Army Trilogy, they will run at you and explode, and they are pretty lethal. But there are some fun ways to weaponize them yourself.
Here's Boris showing one of those, doing the electric punch, sending a Suicider flying back into the horde of zombies.
Epic. So there are moments in the game where you can pick your shots on zombies in the distance, and there are plenty of moments where everything really gets on top of you and the horde gets pretty overwhelming, and you have to use every trick in the book, all the game mechanics, your grenades, your special moves, your sharp shooting, your kill moves, everything available to you to really make the best of the situation. It gets pretty wild at times, I think it's fair to say. Some grenade throwing. You're seeing zombies falling off the scenery all around. They have no sense of personal safety or preservation. They'll just keep coming at you from everywhere.
Carl performing a takedown with his machete. So the different takedowns will vary depending on what you've got equipped. So we've got weapon specific ones, special melee specific ones. So you get a nice variety.
If the suicide is about, that means something seriously.
Also, you can see a flaming train crashing into the platform here. And here you can see our Heavy Flamer, one of our new enemy characters, someone that's going to be tough for the players to deal with.
So loads more stuff to show you coming up. Look out for Zombie Army 4 Dead War coming early 2020.
And check out www.zombiearmy.com.
Need more fam on the field!
so tough.
Here, and I've got a job for you. Those Calypso twins live for attention, right? So I say we take it away by turning their own broadcast towers against them.
An exciting announcement from the COP's own Ministers of Murder. Pain and terror! Those guys are cooking up one hell of a...
I owe you one, Sugar. If I had to listen to that COP trash for one more minute, I was gonna jam cocktail onions in my ears.
El Dragon! Roars!
Time to open you up.
The champion!
Calypso's convinced every illiterate piece of talking meat to worship them with blind devotion. Makes a rich bitch want a cult of her own. Perhaps when my business here is finished.
A man among
Jedi! Over here!
Imperial Sap Refinery lies dead ahead.
What does the Empire want with tree sap?
Nothing good. They refine the sap into a powerful compound, and they're rushing to expand production.
We have to stop them.
That's the plan. We don't know their end game, but they spread themselves too thin. This map we've recovered proves it.
Here you go, bud.
These refineries double as brutal prison camps. We use those cutters to create a distraction, while you take your lightsaber and free the Wookiees inside. We need their help to stop the Empire.
Understood.
Watch yourself in there.
You hear that? He said he needs my help. Come on, buddy.
Turned on. Are you running some kind of drill? We should call it in? Well, that'd be a breach of protocol. If there's a disturbance, their squad should call it in. Yeah, better do this by the book. Oh, movement! Taking aim!
Gonna need to get through here. Thank you.
Attention all units. We've got contact on troops stationed at cargo pad 119 Gallon. Keep to your posts and stay alert.
Jedi. This is what I'm trained for. Fuck you! I will make you hurt.
Looks like you're blocked. I'll fix that. Never seen a trooper like that before. You gotta get these Wookiees out of lockup. Keep moving, Jedi. Vents open. Go.
Think you can help me, BD?
You sure you want to plug into this thing? Okay.
Oh, a shortcut. That's why you wanted to get this thing. You had no idea that was there, did you? You just wanted to turn that cutter on.
Shoot him! Not an easy target! Provide cover, give me time!
Patrol the base. Got another breach down here. Some kind of webbing. Hey, who's that?
Captain, they're coming. Oh, this is it. At least we have the high ground. What was that? Cutter 7 is active. Reporting a live cutter near the cell block. Immediate aid requested. It's breaking through and destroying everything. Look alive! Don't be a fixed target.
Good. Sir, the fewer distractions, the better.
Jedi incoming! Ah! Got it! Get down! What's happening?
You cannot escape! All Jedi will perish!
Little help. Need to slice this. No guards. Hey, we're here to free you. You're not alone.
Visitation is not permitted.